People do not care about, and this has become clear over the past 5-10 years, is fighting wars overseas for dubious purposes. What do we do when you think about the war in Afghanistan, which has gone on now, 20 years? I don't think it's a partisan issue exactly. I think the State Department basically wants us to be there. I think the liberal empire wants us to continue to have these little wars of empire. But I don't think it's a Republican issue. I think a lot of Republicans want to get out of Afghanistan. Trump ran in 2016 on getting out of the Middle East because he said they were just big flops. They were crazy. Bush. Same kind of arguments the Democrats were making before that, although even Barack Obama, for instance, runs for office on how Iraq was a terrible idea. He pulls out of Iraq to some degree, and then he restarts the war in Afghanistan. And basically, right now is seeing which way the political winds are blowing. He is calling to draw down and pull out of Afghanistan, a continuation of what Trump was trying to do. And Jen Psaki was asking us, so what were we doing? What, did we win? What's the goal? What are we doing in Afghanistan? And Jen Psaki cannot say that we declare victory.
In terms of plans for the end for our men and women coming back, I don't have anything to preview, but we're not going to have a mission accomplished moment in this regard. It's a 20-year war that has not been won militarily. We are proud of the men and women who have served, incredibly grateful. The president will note that in his remarks today, how grateful he is for their service and the families who have sacrificed over the last 20 years. And we will continue to press for a political outcome and a political solution. But beyond that, I think we're going to continue to look for ways to communicate why we make the choices we make.
You mentioned mission accomplished. Has this mission not been accomplished?
Well, I would say we did exactly what we wanted to do. What I was referring to, Jeff, is we're not having a moment of celebration. We're having a moment where we feel it's in our national security interest to bring our men and women serving home.
Wait, hold on. I got it at the first part when you said, look, this has been a 20-year war. It's a complex war, and there's not going to be a mission accomplished moment like George W. Bush had with Iraq before we realized that mission had not been accomplished yet. But then you said, wait, the mission has been accomplished? We did what we set out to do? What was that? What did we set out to do?
Exactly.
If what we set out to do was kill Osama bin Laden, then I guess that mission was accomplished. But then what were we staying there for afterward? If the mission was to defeat terrorists well, terrorism really sprung up in Iraq and Syria, right, with the rise of ISIS. So what was going on in Afghanistan? If the mission was to get rid of the Taliban, that just didn't work because the Taliban are coming back in. What was the mission? The mission was whatever the foreign policy establishment wanted at the time. The mission was whatever the State Department wanted at the time. I think the American people are just as confused about this sort of thing as Jen Psaki appears to be. And that is a big problem. I think we've got to be much clearer. When Dr. Fauci says, get over it, get over your political objections, having the government force you all to get a vaccine is not political. Good grief. He has this progressive conception of the political, which is so desiccated. A public act, such as mass government-compelled vaccination, is by definition a political act. But he just, when he says it's not political, what he's saying is you have no right to have an opinion about it. And for too long, that has been not just the case in public health, it's been true in foreign policy, that's been true in trade policy. You're just not allowed to have an opinion. You're just not one of the smart people. You don't get it. These trade deals that are going to hollow out the manufacturing in America, they're like obviously true. They're the best, okay? And you have no right to question that. You're just a deplorable, irredeemable idiot. You're questioning the wars overseas. You just don't get it. You just don't. Leave it to the experts, okay? Leave it to the State Department. Leave it to Dr. Fauci. Leave it to the administrative state. Leave it to the trade negotiators. Leave it to the WTO. Leave it to everyone but you. Get over self-government. That's what they're telling you to do. I don't want to get over self-government. Although our elected leaders are not exactly instilling confidence. Joe Biden tried to answer some questions about what was going on in Afghanistan. Didn't go well.
For the release of detained Americans, including Mark, Ferrix. I want to pronounce the name correctly. I misspoke. And this, starting this month, we're going to begin to begin relocation flights for Afghanistan SIV applicants. Half have gotten on aircraft and commercial flights and come. Another half believe they want to stay. We went for two reasons. One, to bring Osama bin Laden to the gates of hell, as I said at the time.
I'm not even going to make fun of this. This is extremely sad. And the man is obviously not up to being president. And
yo, this dude has no...
I misspoke.
That's what they're telling you to do.
This motherfucker can't even talk, yo. Yo, your president is fucking losing it, bro. This motherfucker is old and senile, to say the least. So got this piece right here. Needs to be varnished. I got my spray on varnish, so I'm not gonna varnish it in here. I'm gonna dip across the hall real quick and spray this varnish on there. Yo, the dude can't even talk. He can't even read the prompter. We went into Afghanistan for two reasons. Reason number one, how can I look roasted? I got my glasses on. There's so much glare on my lenses, you can't hardly see my eyes. How you know I look roasted? Oh, mad suntan. Oh, that kind of roasted. Oh, yeah, I do got a nice little tan. I'm not roasted, though, but I did a mural recently. I did a big ass, it was a 25-foot by 50-foot mural. And I was outside all week, working in the hot sun. So, yeah, your boy got a little tan. Got a nice little tan going. My natural color that I should be, because I'm from South Carolina, so our sun and our heat is just consistent more throughout the year. And since I live in northeastern PA, like I really live way far north right now. Like we don't get as much sun, but yeah, when I get in that sunlight like that, I can definitely fucking tan a little bit. I'm about to face my camera facing right to the studio over there so I can varnish spray this thing. So yeah, I'm going to use this spray on varnish. I got some brush on varnish, but I'd rather spray this first. I can see you on the camera. So let's get this done, because this is a commission piece. I need to really finish this up real quick. Yeah. Oh, I gotta show you the pictures, bro. Y'all ain't seen the pictures of that mural? Yo, got that shit done, yo. Yo, thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, we're gonna use this right here. General purpose high gloss varnish. This is a Winsor Newton. Yeah, Chase. Yeah, my cousin got that good music. Alright, let me go spray this real quick because I should be able to ship this out today. And that's why I want to use this spray on varnish because it dries a hell of a lot faster than that brush on varnish. So let's see. Alright, just that easy. Because those fumes are kind of strong, so I leave those windows over there open all the time. Well, except for in the winter time. I would normally wear a mask. Like I said, if I was doing a bigger canvas, if I had to stay over there longer than that right there, if I had to be over there for another 30 seconds or something, I would definitely put on my respirator. But it's just a little small canvas, and I just sprayed it horizontal and then flipped it, spray it vertical, so I know I covered the whole canvas. And like I said, just close the door real quick. That shit is strong. You still smell it in here right now, even with that door closed over there, but it's not as bad as actually being in that fucking room. And normally, like I said, if I'm doing a bigger canvas or I'm doing like multiple paintings where I gotta varnish them, I'll take my fan over there and direct the fan out the window to blow all that shit like outside, because you don't want to be in that room too long with that shit like that. It gets pretty bad. Marina, oh yeah, I'll definitely ship to the UK. I actually have a drawing in France. I have two drawings in France. I have a painting in Amsterdam. I have a drawing and a painting in Australia. I have a painting in Japan. Where else? Like, it's really, really long. I have a painting in Alaska. I mean, that's not another country, but it is a long ways away. So, yeah, if you have an address, if you can get mail, I can definitely send something to you. The same way you get mail. So, and I actually try to do better prices for international customers just so I can have art in other countries. That just always seems dope as fuck to me. Oh, yeah, I would love to paint a portrait of you and your family, huh? Send it all the way across the pond. You know? And I gotta, yo, Tyson, you weren't in here when I was showing those pictures of the mural. I put them on my. Oh crap! How did I do that? Yo, did I not save the pictures up here? I could have swore I saved them. Hmm? It's crazy. What? I don't know. I'll try to pull them up. I might have to.
Want me to send you
The link to what?
to the clip so they could just see the video and the news?
No, that's what I'm saying. The pictures are better. The news video is moving around, and the news didn't even have the full finished mural on it. I emailed myself these fucking pictures though. I know I emailed them and put them on this laptop. Let me check my emails again.
If not, it's Facebook, right?
I don't even really have like the best ones on Facebook. I don't think. I think the best ones are just on my. They might be on Facebook.
Here's this one, dude.
Yeah.
Where are the other nationalities? Grand Rising, Tyson, how are you? Marina said one of her mates who lives in Italy told her about your paintings.
That's crazy, yo.
Joe?
Motherfuckers from
Is Joe in Italy?
Who? Is who in Italy?
That one guy, Joe? Is he in Italy?
I don't think so.
But he is in Europe somewhere.
That's what's up. Your word is getting around. All the way from Italy to France, London.
Brock said he could do a family portrait for less than you.
Hey, don't listen to Bronx. Yo, do not listen to Bronx, yo.
He was just joking, Marina. That was funny as hell.
No, don't listen to Bronx. He trying to steal my
Marina
customers.
said no disrespect, but I'm good.
He's trying to steal my customers, yo.
Right?
I don't even see how to go to my pictures on here.
That's what's up, Tyson. He said you're an international prince.
How do I? Oh, photos.
Mark said the cars are already out there going crazy.
See that?
Oh, I can't wait.
See?
What?
Where's? I don't know how to use this shit on here.
Go watch some cars racing. I wonder are they gonna have some classic cars?
Oh, your photos. Alright, it might be here. Okay, yeah, I got them. Bam. So these are, this is the finished mural. So this is actually on the office building where I work. So that's a further back view of it, the building compared to a little station wagon here. Here's our scissor lift. So the length of the building is approximately 150 feet long. So this little section we did right here is about 50 feet long and it's 25 feet high. So, oh, that was my other art show. Yeah, so that's up close. But yeah, it's a family blowing bubbles, and now we have another little project we're gonna do at my job where we're gonna get some of the families who participate in our programs who have kids. I'm gonna get the kids to paint their own little bubbles like these right here. So I've been ordering supplies all week and getting some canvases and paints and stuff so we can make our own little bubbles so the kids can have like a little painting to take home. Yeah, that shit came out nice, and it's so fucking big. Like you can see the shit from like a mile away. Like if you were able to see across the street, there's like a big gas station right there, and then there's a on ramp to the expressway. And even if you're on the expressway, you can like see this shit from like a few miles off. So yeah, this is the biggest painting I've ever worked on, yo. 25 feet by 50 feet, yo. Shit is big as fuck. I thought I had a picture of like somebody standing next to it. No. No. Let's see.
Marina said I have to go back to work. Are you on Facebook or Instagram? I will message you.
Oh yeah, I'm on both of them. Instagram is better. If you look at my info bar at the bottom of the screen, everything is paintings by the Prince. That's all you gotta do. Go to Instagram, paintings by the Prince, and I'll definitely pop up. This was the news. Oh, that wasn't it. A news article somewhere. The last time I was in the studio doing my little TV show. She was a really good guest. Her last name is Racine. Never heard that before. And this was another guest I had. She was really good. She was a abstract painter. Did illustrations for 25 years. She works at the University of Scranton. Very, very nice person. So. Yeah. Andrea Racine. Yep. Wow, this is a small world.
I want to see Marina's art because Marina plugged in with all the good people.
Yeah, I gotta get on her YouTube channel too.
Marina has a stream or Andrea? I'm trying to think of who it was that I really liked that you had on your show. I think her name was Jenny.
Yeah.
She had the one of the woman.
Yeah, she's cool as shit. She's been trying to get me to do like this.
Like her art is strange. I like it. It's not strange, but she's trying to get you to do what?
Like this outside like artists meet up and paint. I don't know, it's weird. Like the dude Grayson, he tried to do something like that too, like backpacking and painting or something. He came up with an idea just for, a bunch of guys to, go hiking in the woods. He does this shit all the time. You just see him in the middle of nowhere with a bottle of wine and a wine glass painting, but he's like sitting by a river or sitting on the edge of a cliff somewhere or some dumb shit.
It sounds fun.
And
But
so
that don't sound like something I would want to do with a lot of people.
No, but there's not a lot of guy artists around here we know.
So, he wants to
age
do like
anyway.
a guy's trip.
So yeah, so he was like, "Oh man, if we can get like 3 or 4 guys together, we just go hike somewhere and set up somewhere and paint one day like in nature." And I'm not that big of a nature person, but Jenny's the same way. Her and her homies, they just go in the middle of the woods for the afternoon and just paint outside. Bring snacks and drinks and shit and just sit outside and paint. And once again, that shit sound cool, but I just don't. I like my studio. I like sitting in here. I don't want to go sit outside somewhere and paint. But then Jenny, she has this new space at her place, I guess, and now she's inviting artists over for dinner and just having like little artist group meetings. And even like everyone she had at her first little dinner, I I don't know, I kind of felt left out. I was like, damn, she ain't invite me. But then in the comments, she was like, oh, and for our next meeting, we should have Eric, and we should have Travis, and we should have this person. I was like, oh, okay, that's good. I can come to the next one. But for her first meeting, she had Ryan there, and Joy was there, and the other chick was there. I'm like, damn, I would have wanted to sit around and talk with y'all guys and just bust it up about art shit.
Yeah, he's. I was about to say, at least with them, because they're younger, it won't be like that other time where if I ain't go with you, you would have been the only one. The only young person, the only man, the only black person. But yeah, I think you would have fun. Damn, that look
So I have some art somewhere right now, and I just text the guy who was like, "Yo, appreciate the opportunity. My art is hanging. Just just let me know when you want me to come pick my shit up." He was like, "Oh, it normally stays up for the majority of the month, which is normally how most places do it." And that's what I wasn't really asking. I just wanted to know when. If it's the 27th or the 31st or whenever you want me to come get it, I'll come get it. So I know it was probably going to be up there for the whole month. But then he's like, "Oh, you want to come by on some Saturdays? And, you can do a live stream from the shop." And I understand he's trying to get more publicity for his business with my art in there. And I'm trying to get more publicity for my art by having it in his business. And so he was like, "Oh, you come through and do a live stream and we can promote it and this and that." I'm like, not this Saturday. I'm kind of busy this Saturday, but maybe I can come through next Saturday. And then he asked if I have any prints I want to sell. And I did just get some prints made, but it was for my last show that I did, and they're not the same prints of the art that I have now. So I would have to get some more prints made. So I don't know. I might get prints made and go slide out there Saturday, see if I can sell a couple prints or something. Me and Alex. Who's that?
What do you think about these butterfly locks? It's just shorter and like more curly. Or the soft ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna see, since I have to go to pick out my dress for the wedding anyway next week on Saturday. I'm gonna see if she has a hair appointment and I can just swing by and get my hair done after. Even though I'm gonna be getting my hair done all damn day and I won't be back until it's dark, but I figure I know my hair gonna come out right if I get it done there. Put it like that. And she might not even have an appointment.